So just about set now, and pitching here today, Kyle Bradish. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Fouled off down the right side. That one fouled off. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. And an easy out to start the game. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Derek Hill.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Dane Myers in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
Xavier Edwards, the next to hit, takes outside.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy. Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Myers leads off first with one away. Up the middle, makes a sliding stop. There's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. He beats the tag. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride. Check on the runner. Norby dives back in safely. There's the strike. Two outs. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back now at Oriole Park, and getting the start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara.
He's been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
Center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Outside with a breaking ball. One, two, bottom of the first. The pitch. Outside corner. Got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. I think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Ryan O'Hearn in the box now as he leaves that one up high. O'Hearn went deep in his most recent game.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
On the ground, Lopez in plenty of time to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play. Because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs.
The shortstop takes the ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball 3.
And that's outside ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Tyler O'Neill stands in now, looks at that one inside. Henderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's even up.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Norby gets it to first, and O'Neill is retired. Out number 3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Marlins 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Bradish back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Bradish in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond and quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting 7th, catcher, number 50.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Ramirez, with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Slider misses outside.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side. Mateo. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second. Nick Fortes will hit next.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
This one high in the air to left center. O'Neill sizes this one up, and that is that. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch is outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting 6th, right fielder.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And that misses. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So up next, Kobe Mayo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A 3-run shot. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ballgame so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Enters the day 3rd in the American League batting race. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss.
1 strike.
And now 2-1. The other way, and it goes just foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and the drop 3rd strike leads to the first out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty.
Yeah.
Ball 1 there. There's a high chopper. Lopez. Yeah, they get the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Foul ball. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
2 down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. Slides, but it gets by him.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground, right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it 3-4 knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
First and second, 2 outs. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. And that's down and away.
1 ball, no strike.
Mullins over at second. O'Hearn at first. 2 out of the inning. That's in there.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that is out of play. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Orioles get 3 on this long ball. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Derek Hill.
Slap the other way, foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. And delivers outside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Grounded out his first time up. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And you talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore. But even so, here at the ballpark, some great food.
1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped up right side. Mateo has a beat on it. Corrals it. and there's 2 down. Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there
Now batting,
over that
left
right field
fielder,
wall,
Jamie
and
Myers.
some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That
One ball,
misses.
2 strikes.
Now 1 and 2. Two outs. That missed by a lot, and it's 2 and 2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Struck him out looking. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Here's
Orioles,
Tyler O'Neill.
left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
That one misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that is downstairs. And a count 2-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Up next for
Down
the
to third
Orioles,
baseman, Jordan
third
Westburg.
baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Strike. Oh. No ball. 1 strike.
Rip towards third. Throw sails over his head at first.
Now he's safe.
Good backup, though. He's right there and no advance.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
So digging in, Colton Cowser. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one drilled left field, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, not close. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Squirts away a little bit. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Hey.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
The 1-0. Strike 1. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Max Meyer getting ready to go. Westberg at third. Kauser on second. Mayo over at first with 1 away. That's towards center. Hill under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Jorge Mateo now grounded out his first time. And that drops in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. That's inside.
1 strike.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 4 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Xavier Edwards.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
The 1-2. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. RBI single his last time up. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Right in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Misses inside, and it's 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Slice to right. Makes the catch. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Orioles 4 and the Marlins 1. And we're back. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 0-1 and ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's downstairs. That's ball 1.
Up.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And that's in the
2 balls,
dirt.
2 strike.
That one lifted to left. Myers turns to the right on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Now Gunnar Henderson. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they lead it 4-1. back at the ballpark,
Leading off
and
for the
in
Marlins,
this series, it has
right
been
fielder,
lights out
Jesus
on the mound
Sanchez.
as we take a check of the numbers. Bradish back to work.
Nope.
That one misses, and that is
1-0.
ball one.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside.
Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. Still
he's
able
out.
to get it there in time. So they get the
Now
first
batting,
out of the
number
inning.
15.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Agustin Ramirez now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That one drifts inside.
1 ball, no strike.
That
Ball
misses, and now 2-0.
2-0.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
In the air, out towards right center. And there's 2 away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after
next
that,
for
a
the
hitter or
Marlins,
two is
the
bonus,
designated
but
hitter,
they
Nick
should be lined up
Fortes.
good enough to get to the finish line.
Fortes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old. And he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Fortes in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Now 1-1.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, he gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Outside
3 balls,
low.
2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. O'Neill drops into the glove, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
Miami.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and
Number
taking over on the
61.
mound, Seth Martinez.
Seth Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now it's the full
Leading off
hitter,
for the Orioles,
Tyler O'Neill.
left
He's
fielder,
grounded out a couple of times.
Tyler O'Neill.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch misses outside. 1-2 the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan
He's 0 for 1.
Westburg.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the
2 outs, base is empty.
Right
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. He's 2 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Two down, nobody on. That misses. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jump throw. What a play. Inning over. Orioles held in check there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
You can never be like me.